so we need to collect water and harvest some wood. We'll try and get those optionals, and then we will come back and boil some water. Let's see. So I know I can get water down here, obviously. Don't know about the wood. Oh, here we go. Those guys don't attack at all, okay. Let's see, this gives the soot flower gives us HP and max AP. Ute juice gives us HP and agility. HP 10. This HP 10. I'll take that extra agility. Alright, checking with the self-serve kiosk. Should be right back in here again. Check volunteer status. Sending data to responder terminal for additional analysis. Updating volunteer status of responder database. Must complete one more experiment for the responder to become a full volunteer. Transferring course to your external hardware. Report to responder Delbert Winters for further instruction. Delbert Winters at his home. We got to level up. Since we're here, let's just get that. Alright, we'll level up. Unopened perk pack. Would you like to open it? Yes. Father's Day, having celebrated. Alright, we're going to take this point. I think we want to keep going the intelligence route. Oh no, I wanted to get, what is something that helps out with, is it agility actually? Action points advance your ability to sneak. Action point drain from sprinting, endurance. All drinks quench thirst by an additional 25%. Iron stomach, your chance to catch a disease from food is reduced by 30%. Lead belly, you take 30% less radiation from eating or drinking. I really like that one, so I'm going to do lead belly. And is there anything else? So this is lot, can do, so we need to be level 7 for that. So agility, oops, Action Boy and Born Survivor. Alright, so we're doing both of those. 2 unused points here. We'll do both of those. 1 unused perception point, Butcher's Bounty. Looks like we're good. Alright, let's go find Delbert. I think this time I want to go with the rifles. It scared me for a second. Although in here, we may just want the machete. Alright, this is probably Delbert's. Yes.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to have been thought. So I asked him. I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Alright, Delbert was trying to make sure everybody knew how to properly cook food. Let's take a look at his terminal. Volunteer training. Survivor's basic ribeye steak instructions. Get some meat from one of the local cows. Toss it on the fire until it stops oozing. Comfort food cookbook. Appalachia chili. Alright, we did already get that recipe. Potluck schedule. My kind of week. My kind of favorites. Alright, there we go. Steak eat every day. Oops. I hung up for a second. And Delbert's diary. January 25th on faith. I needed to write down my thoughts because I was losing faith. I am ashamed to admit it. I witnessed the wrath with my own eyes. The brightest of lights filled the sky, and I thought he had come for me and those of the faith. But we remain. Why? Either he did not come, or we were not good enough. I pray every moment I can. Nothing. I hear nothing. I used to hear something. I think, did I? It's hard to remember, so long ago. A little over a month later, the responders. This past month, I have struggled. I cooked a lot, though. You know it helps keep me calm to cook. Ingredients are so simple. Mix this and that, and you got yourself a food. Life, not so much. And the beyond, I don't know. I thought I did. Responders set up camp in town. There were a bunch of medical and firefighter types. They planned to fix up survivors. I'm volunteering. This is something I know I can do. Delbert sounded like a pretty good guy. April 15th, nightmares. Ooh, that's a little scary. Devoting myself to cooking for these survivors and running the book club and the nightly survivors guilt meetings has been good for me. But I still come home at night and I think, why? I was ready. I was ready my whole life for this. What did I do wrong? So Delbert was the one running those inside that meeting hall where everyone was meeting for support groups. All right, June 10th, weird cows. It makes me glad to see the responders are taking in survivors so well. We need them, Lord knows. We need to rebuild this land. I've been noticing a weird thing. Some of the animals are born different. At first I thought it was just a random fluke. Two-headed cow should go to the Museum of Fakery. But then it happened again and again. He doesn't make mistakes like this. September 1st, the flood. Weird cows are born more often than not, and I don't know what to say. Plants are weird too. Plants are merging, changing colors. I don't know what. Maybe this is a recreation of a recreation of our world like after the flood. If so, we survivors had no ark, no protection. I stayed up all night cooking stew and corn pone for everyone here. There's a lot of us now. A lot of us aren't doing so good. Some have lost faith in the responders and ran to the mountains to join gangs. I pray for them. I pray for us all, mind you. So it's starting to turn bad, obviously. The weird cows continue to be weird. I heard someone who arrived from over east of here call them Brahmin. I can't remember what regular cow tastes like anymore, or regular tomatoes for that matter. I've set up an experiment to monitor these things. I'm worried what if the meat and vegetables here are hurting us? I need to keep track of this to know for sure. In the meantime, I think old prepackaged food is probably okay. November 8th, the gang. So this is all presumably in the same year. So this is a long time ahead in here, 11 months after his first entry. So gangs. A bunch of old survivors came down to town from the mountains. They're in a gang now. They wanted stuff. They tore up my gardens and killed some cows. I'm going to start putting some extra food in the pantry just in case. And I need to remember, they have a tough time up there. There can't be much to eat in the mountains. So even with all that going on and them coming down to steal his stuff, he's still trying to be the good guy, to understand, to walk in other people's shoes, I guess. December 25th, so Christmas, our future. I brought all the weird cows down from the nearby farms and let them loose in the pastures. I think they'll stay by because I planted a bunch of good hay grass there. In a couple months, I'll build some gardens near the houses, and I'll set up some control groups of plants. He didn't take us, so I need to make sure I'm ready for when he returns. This has to be just a trial. I have to do better. I need to make sure everyone here eats well and survives until the end. So even though he, up here, January 15th, he was starting to have some doubts in his faith, I'm sure he probably still is, but he's pushing through. April 25th. I have sunken my entire life lately into these experiments and feeding these survivors. I've asked him if this is enough, if he will come for me now. Silence. Is this punishment? I was in the war. I killed. I know I did these things, but I had to. They made me do it. I thought it was right too. How can I apologize now? And finally June 26th, although, so this would have been obviously the following year, the last one, and then June 26th, at peace. I'm not liking the way this is going. What we see on the floor, this is going to be sad. Just finished planting the community garden for next year. Figure I'll spend some time in the garden patches behind my house for a bit. It brings me peace to work the land like this. Planting some seeds, get to see what in the hoop they turn out to be. Don't look like any kind of seeds I know. Bless his creativity, right? Alright, so it did not go the way I was thinking. I was starting to think maybe he, even though he's a man of God, he's a religious man, thinking he might have completely gone to the dark side, but looked like he's starting to come to peace with this, and he's liking the gardening. Alright, so that was Delbert. Reverend Delbert Winters. Alright, so we cook ribeye steak. Optional get a piece of ramen meat. So that means we have to take out one of these cows. Or can I get it from here? I don't want it spoiled. Alright, that works. Come back and cook this. Ribeye steak. Let's get this first. Alright, we'll do our soups. Alright, any more food we can cook? No. Alright. And we are hungry, so let's go ahead and... That's why I like these soups, because they take care of food and water. So let's go... I remember... Yeah, you can sort this by... Let's do spoilage. Yeah, so it puts all that spoiled stuff up there. So no intestine. Where do we get that from? We'll do the rad roach. And a steak. Alright, now we need to check back in with the self-serve kiosk. Complete training. Congratulations, volunteer, granting access to the responder database. Alright, what do we do now? Contact the responders using the database. Alright, let's see where that is. Show the map. So that must be just back in the church. Yeah. Log in. Volunteer. Emergency contact responders HQ. A large horde of Scorch is on the move and might be headed for our main base at Morgantown Airport. All personnel are requested to report to HQ as soon as possible. Bring weapons and medical supplies. Maria Chavez. Connection terminated. Can you see restricted messages yet? Or did we already look at all these? Yeah, I think we did. Alright, now we investigate the Morgantown Airport. there. Let's first see what all do we have. Let's take a quick stock here. So weapons were good. Apparel. Alright, everything's good. Everything we're looking good there. That could be repaired a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. Plenty of aid. Holotapes, notes. Oh, we do need to learn the chemistry workbench, the hunting rifle, pocketed leather armor limbs. Ooh, that's good. Tinker's workbench, Dilbert's Mountain Hawk, Dilbert's Sunshine Oil. And ammo. Okay, so we have nothing to sell. Let's see what we can do with this armor. I think there was an armor bench over here. Yes. Let's first scrap items. And then let's first see what we can craft with these. The pocketed, that'd be nice. Or is that a mod? Yeah, I guess that was a mod, I guess. I thought we might be able to craft them. Okay, so foil chest piece. No. Alright, what was that pocketed? Why am I not seeing that? I guess while we're here, we might as well repair this. Oh, there we go. Alright, so you just cannot get on the chest piece? Okay. Oh, it did say limbs. It did say limbs. Pocket. This will give us a little extra carry weight. Okay, so I need more leather. Okay. Need to be on the lookout for leather. Okay. So Morgantown Airport. Let's take a look at where that is. There's the Morgantown Airport. So we are in relation down here. Okay, so the way we're going to get there is we're going to follow the river up. What is this? Oh, that's Overseer's Camp. Well, I guess on the way we could probably craft that weapon also. Do I need to go back to my camp today? Do not think so. So we'll take, we'll just follow the road all the way up the river. The road's going to hit the expressway by Slocum Joe's Expressway. Take a left onto 59 and then a right onto 64. And that'll get us at least started. That'll get us at least started. Alright, north on 59 and then east on 64. How are we doing character-wise? Effects, we had the mute juice going. Writing. Okay, so nothing bad. That's good, okay. This fungus while we're here. we were able to run a little bit further that time, so that's going to be helpful. And I hear dollars. Oh, this is not good. Still one more. Oh, how did I miss him? What's the search button? Oh, I have that perk. I could potentially get more meat. Can I still search? Nice. Not on that one. Wasn't there another? That mole rat disappeared already, I think. Thought there was another one. Nope. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Ooh, they were taking down this rad stack. That should be some more leather.